Welcome to the adventures of the goat-faced man. Yesterday, I asked you guys in the comment section, what do you think about the leader of the invaders being able to invade? And everyone was like, no problem, say no more. So I've added it in, but I balanced it a little bit so that it's double the prestige cost. So that way we should have that natural barrier, plus the threat, plus the defensive packs, plus, you know, the religious, everything, basically. Should be quite nicely balanced down, obviously we're playing on hard as well. I found him a wife, because it turns out he was unmarried and I didn't even notice. So there is the legend of Korra. She is prodigy, she is ambitious, she is wrath, she is brave. More importantly, she's not related to any bloody dukes and kings, and we can invite her to court with a favour. So I'm waiting for her to agree to me to buy a favour from her. I did have to send her some gold, but don't worry about that one too much. Give me your... sorry? Oh, I invited someone. Yeah, of course. Lancelot. Oh my god, he's good. What I actually want is, we've already got a fairly good entry character. What we want is a better diviner, because our diviner right now only has, or diviner, depending on how you want to say it, only has 12 learning, because he's a trash man. Welcome to my court, society member Lancelot. I feel like they forgot to fill that in. Right, okay, let's get you to court, because you're incredible. So she has the prodigy trait. Prodigy, so using the official Roll and D2 Games community, I can't even say my own name. Community traits mod is slightly upgraded from Genius and gives some little bonuses there as well. Welcome. It's very, very rare though, so only probably 5 or 6 characters. Yeah, you can see how many characters who are valid in the world have that trait, and not even all of them are in Diplo range there. So that is very nice. You can take the bird out for some hunting instead. Did I even marry her? I just invited her to court and didn't even marry her. Oh, we're still waiting for a response? Hello. Right, there we go. That'll do it. Fuck off. Yeah, whatever. Right. Arranged marriage. Her to goat-headed man. Perfect. What a catch for her, huh? A cruel impaler. Say no more. That's probably what got her over in the first place. Pause it. Stop. Right, so she's incredibly good. Now, the only reason I'm remarrying for however many times, because we haven't really played as a character, for the second time. What happened to our first wife? Ah, that explains a lot. The only reason we've remarried is because our heir, and then our second heir, and our third heir, and our fourth heir, and I'm going to be honest, everybody who's set in line to inherit this goddamn empire, they're all shocking. They're all really, really, really bad. Let's take, for example, you know what, let's go here. Prince Uther, Redcoat Dominion, shocking, bad. He's dull, cruel, and a detached priest. We've got Samuel of Snomish. I don't know how you say that. He's foolish. He is, to be fair, brawny and grimmed. He's an okay martial character, but he's trained in bloody stewardship, which is completely pointless. We've got a good friend Digestive as well. Probably the best of a bad bunch, to be honest with you. If we can't get... or if it's looking too risky to try and set this up so we're ending up playing as a prodigy or whatever else, then we'll probably just roll with this guy, because at least Misguided Warrior, we can level up. He's shrewd as well, he's brave, he's patient. He's got some good traits going for him. He just needs a bit more of a push to get there. Shortbread is shit and has sympathy for other religions. This guy, shit. I mean, he's got okay diplomacy, and this kid, I mean, let's just fucking eat him now. Let's just get him out of the way now. The things we do for life, thank you. I did that for the fun of it. We didn't even get a bonus out of that. We just ate him for the shits and giggles. Right, so we have ourselves a wife. Hopefully we can get some good kids out of it. Still on the seduction focus. Should have seduced her first, shouldn't I? What if we demonically possess her? What if we get ourselves a demon wife? I feel like this is a bad idea, because I know this can backfire, and then she can end up being not too pleased about you sticking a demon in her. But we are an impaler, so she's going to get one either way. It could be that I'm using the powers of the Church of the Star of Wisdom too freely. That's us there looking very dejected amongst our courtiers. Ooh, I'm too much of an obvious wizard. Come on, do it. Get her on board. Please, we need a good heir. Nice, there we go, loyal servant. I don't know if that was the best play, but to be honest, she loves us now, so, I mean, that kind of works. Right, we also want to, let's see what happens if we go for the private conversation as well. There's a chance she might just stab us dead, or there's a chance that she'll be all endeared to our cause, because we can be like, hey, come join me in my chambers for some goat-related fun. Oh, dear. Game the trait Falcon. I'll take it. Why not? There's no downside to it, is there, really? Besides the fact that we can't get potentially other hobbies. But are we going to have this private conversation? Did she say no? I wish they would be like, hey, she refused to, you know, take up your conversation there. My half-sister. That's what we need to do. Another thing as well is we need to go to every female dynasty member and marry them all off. Probably going to take about 500 to 600 hours, roughly. Bearing in mind the size of our goddamn dynasty right now. Let's take a look here. Women, my dynasty, married, no. Yeah, that could take a while. Why are they all in prison? Can I just ask to... It's a shame there's not asked to ransom all prisoners button. Also, he's just straight up not interested. You're going to get your shit pushed in. I'm so sick of you. Free captives, or we just invade him and take him out. Why can't we? Oh, because he's got... I would explain a lot. T-pigs? What the fuck is a T-pig? Did I misspell teabag that badly? I have no idea. 2 co-op red label, that's going to get confusing. Alright, we'll worry about that in a minute. So, we've got a couple of other C-tick provinces left, and the one thing I have done is, like I said, I've added the invasion back, so we can actually use that again, being an invader. But it does cost double the prestige, so we can only use it a couple of times before we're really screwed here. Plus the defense packs and everything else, means we probably won't want to anyway. I think we've got to take out Gran Francisco, and I think we've got to take out this Red Kingdom up here, because these guys are seriously dividing our empire in half, and it looks like shit. So I want to tidy up our borders. We probably want to take what's left of the Empire of... sorry, the Kingdom of... Is it the Kingdom of Cascadia? No, this is the Kingdom of Cascadia. Or at least I thought it was. I guess not. We want to take... Maybe that's it. We want to take what's left of the Empire of Cascadia as well, but within America. We could go and take British Columbia, but... It might be overextending a little bit. Bear in mind they go all the way into the mountains. We could just take, like, Vancouver and fuck the rest of it. Because I'm not really interested in, like, this place. I mean, to be fair, though, the gold's not bad. I was going to say it's kind of probably a shitty province, but, I mean, we've got Arctic all the way up there, which wouldn't be very good. But the rest of it is actually not too terrible at all. We've got steppe. We've got just, what, like, plains? Okay, that could work. We'll take out San Francisco first, because the amount of troops that will give us. Plus, we could give away Portland then, and we could take San Francisco as, like, our second holding. So we'd have... We'll have Skegness, I forget what it was called before that, but we'll have Sacramento, we'll have Lincoln, and we'll have that one, Caramel, as our 3 provinces in that one, and then we'll obviously have this one as well, and that will take us up to our, well, would have taken us to main sides, but apparently we've got an extra one there. Doesn't matter. Either way, we'll just keep those 2 provinces and all of the castles within, if that makes sense. So you guys are first on my chopping block. What have you got? 7,300 men, 7,500 men. We could take them out right now, but you got to bear in mind half our army are up on the other side of the fucking planet over here. Let's go ahead and reset that one. Let's bring this here. Maybe now's a good time for retinues. Because I've been really ignoring retinues this entire goddamn game. And honestly, it's not... Where? Army... 600 retinues. Where? Have I not got army rally points? I've got armies? Armies are turned on. Excuse me. Armies. There they are. Hello. Right. Okay. It turns out I'm just completely blind. Right. Excuse me. Are they on the right? They are. Right. So let's see what retinues we've even got access to right now. Oh, longbows. Oh, right. Because we're British. Okay, sure. Archers attack plus 20. I mean, the longbows are pretty good, but they do not make an army make by themselves. What do we want to go for? Maybe cavalry? So we've got skirmish, light skirmish, longbow. I'm thinking we'll just roll cavalry. Although that wouldn't give us many troops, judging by our retinue cap. It wouldn't give us too many troops at all, and it's obviously the most expensive way forward. We could just try and get good commanders and try and scum it up a little bit. Maybe a shock plus longbow combo would be kind of nice. So for every shock retinue we get, saying that, it's going to give us a lot of fucking archers, though, doing that. I mean, what else can we really do? It's a shame there's not a heavy light infantry combo here. That's all right. We'll mix and match these, and then we'll chuck in some cavalry just to round out the numbers a little bit, so we're not full of just archers here. And then we'll chuck in a couple of cavalry there as well. So you've got 900 light, 1,100 archers, most of which are our cultural retinue, essentially. 800 heavy, we've got 500 light, and then, okay, it's not very good, but I'll take it for the time being. Well, that took no time at all, thank God. Okay, I'll take that then. Oh, nice, our tavern is finished as well. So we'll let these armies reinforce for a little bit. It won't take too long, so obviously we're not going to get a huge amount of troops out of this one. We'll focus on getting this place upgraded as much as possible, because this is how wonders should be, right? They should be rare, almost finished, essentially, like buildings, essentially, in a province that you can fight over. It will make certain provinces way more valuable. Say Jerusalem, for example, if you actually had a decent wonder in there that gave a significant amount of bonuses. Like, the only one I can really think of that's worth taking in the base game is the, what's the library called in Baghdad? The House of Wisdom, that's it. That's the only one, in my opinion, in the base game, really even worth taking. The rest are all kind of shitty. Whereas this, if this was just like a random wonder in the base game, it would be worth the upkeep. It'd be even worth upgrading to some extent. But like we saw last series with the Gods on Earth, all the wonders are so garbage, aren't they? We don't have the money for it anyway. It's like, great, okay, you can spend 424 gold to get 0.05 month prestige. How is that ever worth it? There are genuinely, unless you've built everything, you've got a complete, basically, empire, you've got no reason to spend any money at all, that's the only time I would ever think these wonders are ever worth it. Okay, daughter, that's fine, doesn't matter. Worst case scenario, we eat her. We need a teabag, please. We need Earl Grey, welcome. Princess Earl Grey of the Redcoat Dominion. I was doing off a little bit of marriage there as well while we were waiting for that kid to turn up. So we've cleared out a few. A lot of them are still way too young. We could arrange, like, matrilineal betrothals, but there's always a chance they'll break them. I'd rather just wait for them to turn of age. We'll do it in one big group later on, which is 12. The youngest one is obviously 0. Okay, we'll worry about that later on. I've also got that set to not prisoners as well, so if we end up cracking the vault of the other guy, there's plenty of marriable women in there as well. We should really do that sooner rather than later, but I don't know that how many ships have we got right now? Not a huge amount, to be honest. And you got to remember, it's the religious head. Chances are he's also sat on a mountain of gold. Yeah, he is. So he could just raise troops and sit there, and we'd need a significant amount of troops to be able to crack this open. And he's got the whole of California as well. So it's not like we could just turn to the island, siege it down, and be on our way. It's all of this would contribute to the war score. So I think we'll leave that until after San Francisco, because at least that'll give us a huge amount of, like, who are they at war with? Peasant revolt. Oh, that's nice. They're throwing away a lot of their troops. Okay, we might want to make a move then. And what was their maximum army size? Oh, they haven't actually lost that many. Okay, well, we'll wait for this retinue to finish reinforcing. Fine, I've broken up with my lover who's in prison. Pass a note to the bars, by the way, you're dumped. That's a literal insult to injury there. Send Marshal Orgalus to heighten the troops' morale, or we'll take the levy size. Yeah, that seems like more. Thank you. See around prosper. Oh my god, have we been at peace for 5 years? Oh god, what have I done? Build a war chest, never going to do that, so I'm just going to pick it to get the ambition thing out of the way. So make sure we're all set up and ready to go here before we go to war. Could extort our subjects. Peasants of Nilion Willamette will gain extra tax. We gain 70 gold. All subjects opinion of us minus 10. Justin Wrinkler is wealthy, he can depart with some gold. Okay. We're going to just force this guy, sorry, Julius. The clergy of Roseville surely does not need all that wealth. We get 100 gold, but all... So, it's just all subject opinion. It's not even like, yeah, okay, fuck it. That's never worth doing. Dora the Explorer was pregnant again. Unfortunately, the kid is... Oh my god, short. Why are all these kids coming out badly? Let's go struggle. Let's just go struggle. Belzagar, terrible. So what was that? These you boys were biscuits, right? Excuse me. I need. Sorry, have you got any biscuits in the list? Not at all. How does that make any sense? We named so many people. Pink wafer. Fuck it. We're going for pink wafer because that was the one that popped up. That was fate. Except for this kid. This kid is not fate. He might actually get consumed. How long until our... Let's take a look here. How long until the stolen life lasts until... Oh my god, it lasts ages yet. Maybe I should keep it topped up. I don't know if that's how it works at all. I should really just test it and... Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Right, so how long does that last right now? 2741. I don't think it does, but I'm just going to double check in case Paradox have thought of that. Give me that shit. Thank you. Num num. Right, so 2741, 2745. It does. That's actually really cool. I'm genuinely kind of impressed by that they thought that through. So it just resets the timer, basically, on the health plus 3. It doesn't, like, stack, like, Battlefield experience or whatever else, or dual experience or anything like that. It doesn't stack, it just resets it. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, so we're basically done. We're basically done with our troops reinforcing. She hasn't got that many troops anyway. We're currently looking at 12,000. I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. Give me everything. What have you got? So what do we want to really go for here? So we probably want to just invade Gran Francisco and then siege down this other one. I mean, we're going to have to do one or the other anyway, so we might as well just go for this one as it's the war goal to give us more war score. Let's do that. Okay, this should be very straightforward. Let's bring in all the troops from everywhere. You know, I'm going to leave the retinue. Oh, man, that's a lot of troops we're getting from our capital, probably because it's, you know, all one province. My god, we've got enough from one province to basically win this war for us. Getting the trade deceitful. Hey, I'll take that. That's not a problem at all. Oh, we're not part of the Warrior Lodge anymore. Oh, might be ill-advised to do that, but you know what? We should be okay. We should be more than okay. I think we're going to be absolutely fine. Oh, they are reinforcing as well, but so we should be fine. Haha. He says. Worried. Okay. Oh, that was close. Yeah, definitely don't take river crossings playing on hard like that, because that was really dumb. Okay, let's make sure we got our best commander. So Digestive is the best commander still. Oh my god, he's not even trained in martial, is he? That's not good. Right, I need to hire some... Can we promote some commanders? Let's get some of these boys. Oh my god, we can afford one. Great. Is he any good? He's terrible. He's not even that good. Fantastic. All right. Gus, you're sacked in favor of Frederick. Let's kill their troops off to start off with here, just before this gets completely out of hand. Where are all the men? It's going to take a while to get here, aren't they? You know what? In hindsight, let's siege this one down while we let everyone else reinforce to us over the river. Because they have superior numbers right now. So if we'd have attacked into that, I have a feeling we could have been slightly screwed there. Money deficit. Why? Levy upkeep is absurd. Retinue upkeep is also fairly expensive. I'm going to stop the reinforcing while we're at war then. Let's just stop that for the time being and we'll come back to that. Someone remind me, because I'll definitely forget to re-enable that reinforcement. I'll be like, well, where have my retinues gone? Without realizing that, you know, they're all just standing around waiting for some money. Skegness prospers. No one's ever said that before in the history of anywhere, to be honest with you, be it Britain or America. Are you guys taking that river crossing? Can we beat them there? 28th of December, 21st of December? No, we cannot. And I assume there's a river running between here and just about everywhere. Oh, we can go through Tahoe, is that? Okay, that's fine. We could do that. Fine, let's go up and around. Let's go up and around and see if we can... Oh, no. Stop. Right, let's move those guys up and they can meet us there. Okay, this should be fine. If they just want to stand there and let us crush them, that's completely fine by me. It's farms as well. It's not like they've got any sort of defensive bonuses from forest mountains, whatever else. Just kill them all. This should be it. This should basically finish the war. I mean, obviously it's not. It's going to be free sieging, though. Bye, my friends. Battle of Caramel. Come on, take him down. There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. That's good. Okay, 75%. That's going to be all our battle war score capped. So anything we're doing now in terms of combat will just be to clear out what's left of their troops. Can we get there first? Are we an organizer? Oh, no, it hadn't popped up yet. Right, good. Thank you. More prisoners to ransom off, and let's just go straight for their capital. Now, we do need to send some troops, obviously, up to this point to siege it down, otherwise they'll still be landing. That would be a massive pain in the ass, because we can't usurp titles and whatnot. I want to make sure they're completely gone. So is this all in Gran Francisco? Yeah, it's every province but this one. They don't have, like these weird islands. These aren't theirs. No. Okay. So I think then if we just take all of this and obviously make sure we siege this down, that should be the end of it. Gran Francisco should be gone and this should all be Redcoat Dominion. Water as politely as we can. Cora the Explorer, what have you been exploring? The fridge, quite clearly. Right, let's speed up a little bit. Wise choice. Good work. She's shut the fridge door. She's turned around and all we had to do was die. All we had to do was die. If you stop eating, I promise I'll off myself. Say no more. Say no more, goat-faced man. Good. Okay, we're now playing as Lord Admiral Ultha of the Redcoat Dominion. Not even a biscuit. Oh, he's so fucking bad. Oh, he's so bad. We're barely breaking 8 in a stat. 61583 0 personal combat. What did you do all your life? Okay, so he's a detached priest, right? That's a real pain in the ass, because there's really fucking no reason to even train that skill up. Right, so what can we do to start giving him just decent stats? Rulership, theology, patient, diligent from theology, just from rulership. Also can gain patient and diligent from that as well, but we can also gain stressed and depressed, and in fact, that might be the best way to go. Maybe kill him off and play as someone else. Even this guy. Honestly, even this guy would be better. I could scum it up, you know, try and imprison some vassals, try and revoke their titles, surrender to the rebellion, play as this guy instead. I feel like that's too scummy. It's too abusable in terms of CK2 mechanics. We did it before. That was our first character. That's a little different. But now that we're an established empire, we need to play like we're an established empire. So you know what? I'm going to give this guy a goddamn fighting chance. Everyone, meet Lord Admiral Ultha, our next character for hopefully some time, seeing as we seem to be playing people for all of about 5 minutes. Now, what happened to my last character's ex-wife? Is she still kicking around? Hello. We are going to arrange marriage between you and us, because you are a pretty damn good character. It is everyone's consent. Let's take the gold, take the prestige. I'm going to take the gold. I'm going to take the gold in case of rebellions, in case of anything like that where we have to Digby chicken streamer. Just in case we have any sort of rebellions, cultural rebellions, whatever else, so that we can quickly hire some troops. I think it's safe bet. Oh, we've also got to siege that one as well. They apparently have a temple there. Do they have anything else just like that kicking around? I'm going to have to be very careful about, you know, they might just have random temples, provinces. I think it's just those two that we need to worry about. Anyway, let's go for this one then. 75% war score is I'm glad we got that in advance, because otherwise with this character we would really struggle. 5,000 prestige. Nah, you're okay. We're going to take 20% fertility. We're going to try and get a prodigy. Prodigy charming child would give us a very, very nice start with our next character too. What happened to all our retinues? I know I said that. I mean, obviously I know that they're... Oh, because we've got one marshal. And it's not... Our retinues are fine. Just we've lost pure troop numbers. Okay, so that's 100% war score. Obviously I want to siege it all down, so that we're not... That was quick. Fucking hell. Good God, he's busy. So that we're not... Oh, chances are it was the last character's kid, right? Because they've only been married about 30 seconds. Don't know how I feel about that. She wouldn't know yet, right? Oh, well, we'll cross that hurdle when we get there. Spy Master, either way, it's going to be our dynasty, so it doesn't matter too much. Fermin Zelator of Roseville, fine, welcome aboard. Do we want to join a society? If we join the Warriors Guild, we've got to take the war focus. That's a bit... I don't like that. We'd have to take the war focus so that we're allowed to join either the Berserkers, the Warriors Guild. The Amazons, I assume, is women only. Yeah, I would assume so. These are... We can't join. And then there's this one, which I'm going to assume we are also shitty. Must be a sinner. I also don't really want to join it. Taking any more negative traits on top of what we've already got. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, I don't care. I don't care about success in Bygabcon. We already are that anyway. Where are we? We are riding through the farmlands. I see a group of pompous soldiers coming from my unit, weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all my men are dead. Wow, maybe you should have been leading troops, you big dick. What happened? I don't belong here. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. I mean, he does have... This is probably the only man on the face of the planet we have a chance of killing. Bring it. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. Ah, oh my. Lancelot, my chivalrous friend, fucking died. What? Lancelot did well in the duel. Fucking dead. Right, yeah, I'm sure he did. Wife, whatever, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter. Right, so now we want to try and siege as much as possible. We definitely want to get these two, and then we'll work down from there back towards the provinces we want to siege. If we raise any more troops, we can. Not a huge amount. You want... Nope, not paying it. Not paying it. We'll just bust them out of prison the old-fashioned way with fire and war. Billings, Wolford, Ned's claim on Silver Valley? Are you high as all farts? Who are you? All the way up there. Huh. What the hell crossed her mind to think, you know what? The Redcoat Dominion, they seem like a good enemy to fight. I mean, she hasn't really got much of a choice. She's surrounded by people better than her. Learn your place, Smelly. Right, let's plot to... Just call her smelly. Let's ignore it. Let's not worry about it right now. That would be a fine start. If we get charitable or kind, try and make people like us a little bit more, because right now we're completely shit. But no, of course not. Why would we? That would be completely absurd. Let's just start. My son, a Mandel streamer. Terrible. I mean, obviously, okay. I'm calling him terrible. He's not bad, which is why he's good. A Mandel, terrible name. You're going to be called the finest biscuit of all. What have I can't think of any biscuits we haven't used. I'm not having another pink wafer. Personally, I hate pink wafer. Fuck off. I hate rich teas. I do like rich teas in real life, so I'll take that one. You, my son, will be trained in struggle, and I'm going to make sure your education is perfect at every step. You are going to be the world's greatest character, mark my words. I mean, to be fair, Augaluz, because she's a genius, does give bonus to education. She's got more than 15 in the relevant stat, and she's brilliant strategist, which affects it as well. Proud, shy, master schemer, all a bit shitty. This guy would also be good. Patient, temperate, skilled tactician, though, is a little bit low. We need more better commanders. Is there any good commanders I can invite to court, even if they're not British at this stage? I feel like trying to... We're too insular. We need to get more learned men of the world in our court. Look for anybody who's brilliant strategist and patient, and... Oh, this guy's all right. And he's British. Welcome. Holy shit. Okay, we've ticked all the boxes there, just in case he, like, culturally converts or anything like... What's that? Musician? Oh, that's kind of nice. Right, welcome aboard. You are going to train the future of this empire, my friend. And to make sure you don't leave, you are now court tutor. Well, that seems appropriate as well. So let's assign him the guardianship of... What? Sorry. That's a... Oh, fucking... I hate this system. CK2. It's the worst system. It is honestly the worst system. Here we go. Where is he? My good friend, Paget? Paget? I mean, he's British, so it's absolutely going to be pronounced Paget, whether he likes it or not. Right, we are good then. That's going to guarantee that hopefully that kid will come out somewhat decent. Victorious Crusaders, damn it. Should come out somewhat decent. Next generation, we might not be playing as a complete shit character. All we've got to do is survive at least some time. Gregarious would be fantastic. What do you mean? I'm not bitter. What, did I once make out that I was bitter or mad or completely fucking annoyed by the fact that this game is screwed us at every single good chance of getting a good trait? Not at all. Don't know what you're talking about. Someone else just died there. One of our many female relatives. Why would I care about her? Lioness de Piers. Very sad to hear about good old Lioness. But can I get some F's in chat, please? Cora the Explorer. We explored her and now she's pregnant, so we are good. Another chance of getting Prodigy would be fantastic. Someone's conspiring to kill me. Who could that possibly be, given that I've landed all of my family members? Known plot 0. Well, I guess we'll never know. What are you up to right now? You scheming? You scheming? We've got a good council. My God. Yeah, that's actually probably the best council we've ever had. These guys are really, really good. Right, let's make sure they don't take any more of our bloody family prisoners. So once we finish this one, we're going to go and swing for their troops. We're going to take the river crossing. It doesn't really matter that much. There we go. Right, let's turn around and make sure everything is siege, because that way it all comes to us. We can all dish it out fresh. Guarantees we've got a load of nice, good, friendly vassals in case of further rebellions, anything like that. We're set, right? Because if we get a rebellion, these guys are all going to want to join us because we've basically made them who they are. We've landed them. A son was born to Lord Admiral Uther of the Redcoat Dominion named Nalondil as a ship. We've done it. He's actually done it. Oh my God, what did that take? Like 5 fucking 6 kids? Something like that? Well, clearly 4, because you can 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. 4 kids. I mean, the chance of inherit, let me think on what... I think it's like 8% on Prodigy. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I did it. It's very, very low. Obviously lower than Genius. So that is incredible. My God, we did get very, very lucky there. Nalondil. Nalondil no longer. We're going to call you my good... just guy. Couldn't think of a fucking biscuit voice. We're just going to refer to you as man, as boy. You're going to be called... Boy would be a good one. Let's call you... I can't think of any biscuits. What's like a real fancy biscuit? You know, like a real... Obviously. I don't know what I'm... Party ring. How the fuck did I not think of party rings? Probably because they're not a real biscuit, Mr. Streamer. They're actually just vile fucking sugar discs that make me want to vomit. You're absolutely right. Clipper. I don't give a shit about Clipper. Get out of here, Clipper. Where did they get those troops from? Excuse me. Did you just hire a bunch of troops? You coward. Okay, right, so we went up through... There's a lake there, isn't there? Lake Tahoe? Is that it there? I know American geography. I've heard people discuss this, I assume, somewhat famous lake. Right, oh! Commanders, please. Frederick. Aladrion. What do they all sound like they're from fucking Rivendell? Frederick, obviously, not very... I am Lord Frederick of Rivendell. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Right, let's head this way. Oh! No. Oh my God, he's like the first good priest we've had this entire goddamn campaign. And now we're back to a need, as in, I need a better priest. I think I made that joke exactly the same time last time. Right, okay, let's take a look here. Sort by learning. Reset all. Sort by learning. My religion, preferably. Uther, what can I convince you to join me, my friend? You're wasted in your current occupation. Please, invite to court. He'll say no because he dislikes his own liege, but likes us a lot. Excuse me, please. Invite to court. Join me. Join me, Uther. No reason to move. I will make you what your heart desires. Maybe he just wants to be a fucking steward. Okay. Gilbert. Gilbert's pretty good. We'll take Gilbert instead then. Send gift. What is he good at? What is that one? Socializer. Oh, wow. This guy's actually very good then. Sure. Please join me. Nobody's disrespect. I couldn't give less of a shit, to be honest with you. Join me, Gilbert. I need you on my council. Word has spread far and wide of your glorious skills in converting people out to our religion. Speaking of which, should we take the religion map mode and see what complete state that is? Oh, what is this? What is this red? Oh, that's the Native American religion, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, they're reformed as well. I had no idea. So we've got a little bit of Thelema there. Thelema there, Thelema there, Thelema there, Thelema there. Try saying that 10 times. Okay, so we've got about 6 or so provinces converted to our religion, and it's only taken 73 years. At the rate we're going to convert the whole of America, give it about, what, 4,000? The year 4,000, we should be more or less done. Right, we just need to sort of finish off sieging at least some of the valuable ones. We don't want to take the whole thing, because that will take about a decade, but we do want to take all the important ones, all the stronger provinces, the Duke level titles, things like that, just to ensure that those are nice work. What did you find? Fucking 50p down the back of the sofa, just so that we can get up, just so that we can, you know, get some good land and also remove potentially troublesome vassals from us as well. Okay. Oh, Scatterbrain. What the fuck is What do you say about me? What's Scatterbrain? Necklace of Radiance. Where the hell did we get that? Crown of Los Angeles. Whoa. It's the Celestial Governor of California. Oh, nice. That's very cool. Sorry, what was Scatterbrain? Any idea? I mean, is that... I have no clue. It doesn't matter too much. That would be cool if we could wear that. Although, there is already a queen. I don't think we have the jurisdiction to crown ourselves, do we? I feel like that's a hangable offense. Oh, no. Silver Valley. I completely forgot about that. Well, now there is a random landed count there. Who really cares, honestly? I was just about to send some troops over to go and stop. We didn't have enough anyway because they had like 1,500 men. But my god. Okay, so I guess one of my vassals will probably just swallow that up. Guarantee you by the end of the episode, one of the vassals will absolutely have snatched that up in no time. Right, so that's that one dealt with. Let's go back over here. Please stop counter-sieging. You are driving me insane. We're doing pretty good, though. We've pushed him to the other side of the river, whatever river this is. Then we've got to head over and obviously take... We don't have to take all of this stuff. Like, this stuff down here, really not relevant to taking. But just ensuring we've got all this central area would be kind of nice. 4 council power. Backed by 4 dukes and 3... Oh, well, 3 dukes, because it's the same dude. 3 dukes and 3 counts. While we're in the middle of this fairly large war, I'm going to say I have no choice and just increase the council power. And then immediately we can push it through and abolish it again later on. It's not a big deal, to be honest. We started with a fully abolished council anyway, which was a little bit overpowered. You saw what we were able to do with that, with the where they were forcing title revocation to be set back, and they were able to push it through again just instantly because no one could vote against it. So it was very, very overpowered before. I'm honestly fine to do that because it also gives us access to round piece, things like that. Which means if we're ever in that situation we were yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before, where we couldn't end all those vassal wars because they were fighting one another and shit and getting sieged down, we could push that through and get a bit of ramp stability and then maybe get some more troops in the meantime. Okay, this is fine. They seriously taken 1 province there. That's how invasions should work, right? They take what they've sieged and you take what you've sieged. I couldn't imagine that being a terrible idea at all. Right, let's take this one as well. And then honestly, I'm kind of happy to end it. I want to take Santa Cruz. But like I said, duchy level titles, kingdom level titles, anything like that, get it gone. Everything else is fine. Fuck off, I'm never paying ransom ever. Charitable or greedy, or a 45 chance at either. Honestly, I do think charitable would be kind of good. It's not like we've got any personal combat anyway. Greedy gives diplomacy -1. It does give that 10% national tax modifier, but to be honest, we're already making a mountain's worth of gold anyway because we've got just some really good provinces here. I'm going to take charitable if we can, just to help round out our stats a little bit. Now we've got 9 diplomacy, 9 stewardship, so he's already better than when we started here. I think this guy could be, we could be sleeping on him a little bit here. He could be very, very good. Chris, oh, well, that's good to know. The defensive pact opposing Chris G is disbanded. Great news for Chris G there. Thank you for letting us know. Uther Streamer. Uther Streamer is also very boring. Okay, we'll go for strong. We might as well have a backup plan here. Much Uther. Much. Okay, we'll go with much. Even though it's not a biscuit, just because it sort of does suit the whole campaigner. Right, let's go for... what happened to the other good guy? Oh, there he is. Was it Frederick? Oh, no. Please don't tell me the other guy pissed off. No, my son's still being educated by him. Wait, no, it was party rang. You coward, he did leave. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't even train him in struggle either. Oh, my God. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give him to... I mean, she would be good. He's also pretty good. I'm actually going to chuck him out of Dern because he has decent stats there, or decent traits, decent stats, and the highest education. He doesn't have genius, so genius, quick, patient, shrewd, diligent, all affect the chance of the child getting a higher education. I believe it increases the chance by like a good... What is it? It's 7.5% per stat, but they don't... It's not additive. I think it's multiplicative. I don't remember. It's quite a complicated system ever since Conclave, and I vaguely know how it works off the top of my head. But to be honest, it doesn't really make a huge amount of difference. Anything is a step up at this stage, right? So I'm not going to sweat too much. Fuck off! I said I was only going to take a little bit, but I kind of want to finish the whole thing now because we've only got 3 provinces left to go. They just keep getting troops out of their ass, pulling it completely out of fucking thin air at this stage. Oh no. 4 enormous black-hulled great ships from the distant land across the sea have broken the halcyon slumber of the Pacific, arriving off the coast of Ventura. Where's that? Johnny's host. Are you Ventura? No. Foreigners initially speak of peace and amity. Soon make it clear. Amity. But soon make it clear that it is not peace they desire. The black ships disgorged thousands of demon-faced soldiers onto the docks and they rush forth to seize the coast for their undying emperor. Where's Ventura? Excuse me, I need to... Ventura. Oh! Who are they fighting? It's the Japanese! They're here! I thought it might be the Japanese because of the whole, you know, emperor thing. Okay, shit. That's very close. That's annoyingly close. He's only got 7,000 men, though. That right there is our final province. Thank God that this war is over, huh? I mean, I hope it's over, unless they counter-siege something, at which point I will scream. We're done. Oh my God, that's the whole thing. The whole of Gran Francisco's gone. And ideally, I'm going to mark her with special interest so that we can see what happens when we depose her here. Boom. She is actually unlanded. We straight up took all of that. That gives us so much power. Because this is some really prosperous land we've just picked up there. We are now 50% threat. Oh my God, that's really bad. Invasion is 50% flat. Oh my God, okay. So now that allows a 50% threat. All other religious groups band together if you attack one of them. That's not bad. It's not, well, I mean, no, it is pretty bad, isn't it? Including that if your own religious group will band together if you attack one of them. We're not ever going to do that. So really, this is the hardest the defense pacts are ever going to get, because I very much doubt we're ever going to get up to 95% threat. You have to really, really fuck things up. Maybe we can get advisors now. Why do you hate me? What do you hate me? Raise levies. Minus 59? For raising levies? Holy shit. So what you're telling me is playing tall is absolutely the right way to go, because if we raise vassal levies, they hate us. Granted, that war went on for a very long time, but my God, that is unbelievable. Minus 59 opinion from raising levies for just one fucking war. Good God. Now we're going to click through and make every single Dutch level title. We're not going to make any kingdom level titles because we've seen the sort of trouble that comes with those, especially with these horrible succession laws we got going on. Give me a link if we're not interested. Dutch of Columbia Valley. That's all the way up there. We still haven't made that one yet. Probably because it was usurped or destroyed or something like that. You're a relative. Here you go, my friend. He also hates us. So what was that? Something Valley? There you go. Columbia Valley. Boom. What do you think of us now? Minus 100. You bitch. Probably because we've got 58 out of 8 on our domain size, huh? Right, let's make sure everything's made, and then we'll just dish it all out, like duchy by duchy, to hopefully members of our family. Still biting us in the arse a little bit, but I've never played like this before, so I thought it'd be kind of a fun little twist on things. So let's reset all, and let's go men who are not rulers of my dynasty. Right, okay. Let's sort by, and this is obviously if ever we get any more council demands, if ever we get any more rebellions, things like that, our guys will help step in here and hopefully stop them from causing us any issues. I don't like the fact that you have sympathy for Pacific religions, but I guess that would make you a better ruler over them. But he is true to the Queen, so you know what, I'll let him off with that one. So we want to give you, what's Golden Gate? We want to take, oh no, we want to keep Golden Gate. Right, let's give him, no, Sacramento is also ours, thank you. How about you give him this one? Salinas is all yours, my friend. Mr. Stream, you're pronouncing it wrong? I'm sure I am. I'm not even going to try anymore, okay? American words, not written how you would think they would be written. So Golden Gate we're fine. East Bay we don't really want, do we? I mean, we only want to hold, ideally, 2 provinces, given the amount of ridiculous fucking vassal levy penalties there are. Oh my God, there are some good kids in this dynasty. This guy's powerful and quick. Holy shit, this guy's insane. Well, turns out there's a little bit of eugenics going on here. This guy got super, super lucky to get both of those. Holy fuck. Guy streamer. You know what? He's 5. He's a better ruler than every other member of our dynasty, so he deserves some land here. What have we picked up that I now can't dish out? Why have I got all of this? Oh, because San Francisco has a whole bunch of shit under it. Right. Let's get rid of this then. We want to keep Alcatraz. That's kind of cool. Get rid of those. So we're going to hold Fort Point, Alcatraz, San Mateo. We're going to take Sacramento. We're going to take Florin. And we're going to take that one as well. By the time we're finished, those are going to be our sort of main castles. Everything else I don't really care about. Did I give away? I gave away Portland, did I? Okay, that's something. Give him Buggerton as well, because we don't want that one anymore. Well, that was a pain in the arse. I did have to take a loan to be able to make enough titles to sort this whole realm out, but actually, it worked out incredibly well. So we've been able to keep whatever this place was. Skegness. Was it Sacramento before? I feel like it was, but I have no idea. So we've got this one with the Imperial Palace, obviously, and the 3 subholdings. Then we've been able to keep San Francisco with the 3 holdings there, and then we've also kept this one here. So both of those are, I guess, where the Golden Gate Bridge is, right? So that is pretty nice. We've got some pretty decent land there, and of course that alone is just one duchy. So that's pretty decent. We've got quite a nice little setup here. We're going to get some incredible troops from this. Like, I think our levy size is going to be fairly decent. When I've unpaused and actually let it recalculate it all, but don't worry about that for the time being. Our vassals, in theory, should now like us a little bit more too. What are we looking at? Why are you so mad? Oh, these are the guys that I raised there. Okay, I raised their levies. That's just going to tick down. That sucks that we have such like penalty and malice for raising levies to defend ourselves. I kind of feel like we are forced to play tall, and I mean that's kind of works. I mean, it's not really a problem at all. But hey, I mean, we've got a decent retinue size. We're going to bring in a whole bunch of cash. It is doable. It's just going to be really, really, really hard. To wrap things up, we've got ourselves the Rising Sun. The ports of the Pacific have been open for foreign trade by the demon-faced samurai. The black ships come and go freely from the newly established outposts, while those who resist submission to the immortal emperor across the ocean are put to the sword. We now have this nice fella, our direct neighbor, the Japanese Empire. Really, they didn't grab much land at all, so they're not a threat in the least as far as I'm concerned. Doko and Shinto, they added a whole Shinto religion. That's kind of cool. Well, you can actually play as these guys as far as I recall in the new patch. Oh my god, they're a merchant republic? Interesting. Can we just fucking vassalize them, huh? That'd be kind of cool, but we'll leave them, see what they get up to. I'm not here to just wipe them out to start off with, but that would be kind of interesting. We'll see what they get up to there, but obviously they are part of our de jure borders there. They're part of the Californian Empire, which we've essentially staked a claim on now. Looking very, very nice. That took a lot longer than I expected, unfortunately, but we do need to take out these guys tomorrow as well. Quickly deal with this and tidy up all these borders again. Not really sure I want to go as far to take Canada too, because we've already got a massive amount of stuff to take. But hey, in the short amount of time we've been doing it, this is quite good. We've picked up a huge amount of land here. We've got, you know, random deserts nearby as well, which is making us look maybe a little bit more powerful than letting on. This area in particular is going to be a real pain in the ass because there are so many provinces dotted around here. It's going to take a while, which is why I'm glad we've got the invasion of Caspello back. I'm glad you guys were on board with that, and it should make our lives a lot easier, but also a lot harder, especially when you consider this shit. Thank you all for watching. We are going to leave that one here for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed tidying up what's left of. Well, there's still a little bit more of California, but I think we've done a pretty good job today. You know, I'm pretty happy with how that went. Got the whole fucking thing. Rounds redistributed. We lost another character, but we've gained a very good. You're not the right one. Oh my god, he's actually coming out okay. No, I meant this kid. This kid here. Not terrible. 11 deployment. He's already a better character than us. So next character, we keep an eye on things. Keep an eye on things. I'm losing. I need a drink. Is what I'm getting at. I need to drink. So thank you all for watching. It is the first of the month, so for those of you who've been here for a while, you'll know that means that the Patreon lists are not quite yet finished. Specifically, they're you know, doing all their Patreon back-end stuff. So by tomorrow, they're actually very fast on it for once. By tomorrow, we should have the new list ready to go. Thank you for your patience in the meantime, and a big thank you to everyone who's continued their pledge over to this month. On the subject of that, Series B will be coming back on approximately the 7th of September. Why the 7th of September? We've got a guest stopping with us for a few days, so it's going to limit my ability to be able to churn out sort of 3 videos a day again. It's going to interrupt my schedule quite a fair amount as well. I'm not going into too many details, but it's kind of like a important last visit from someone, so I kind of have to do my due diligence there. Good God, how do you do diligence? Do my due diligence. You know what I'm getting at. It's an important visit, so I've got to sort of, I do have to dedicate a little bit of time to that there. But then we should be back to the regular 3 videos per regular schedule. Keep a close eye on Series B. I'm putting a lot of effort into this one, so hope people appreciate that. It's not Mad World before you get onto that. It's going to take even longer. But keep tuned. Keep tuned. Stay tuned. Can you tell I need a drink?